Alright, hey guys, this is Daniel. I'm doing the Warboss Taze boot camp for the Big May Painting Challenge. First thing to add that I'm supposed to ask, I got my notes right here so I won't forget what I'm saying. Describe my challenge. I will be painting first and foremost an old school King of Bretonia. You can see it's pretty old school. It's the metal model. Even has the original British price tag on it. I'm not going to open this one until the actual beginning of the painting challenge, so the first day of May. I will open this one, and this one will go into production. I plan on painting it partially with the airbrush. I'm going to prime it with an airbrush. I have a lacquer primer, all-clad lacquer primer, and you can hear my other model in there running his 4-year-old mouth. He's having a good old time with his toys. But I found that lacquer really sticks to the metal very well and won't chip off as easy as does the even the GW primers. Once I get this model primed, based, painted, completed, and everything, I don't think that's going to take terrible long. Maybe about a week or two to get it all done, because I want to take my time with it and make it look pretty decent. But the next model I'll be building will be Nagash, and part of the reason that I chose these two, one, I have a really bad tendency to go onto eBay and buy out of print models, and that's how I got this one. Because I mean, when are you going to see another original packaging King Leon Coeur? And my French accent's pretty bad. You know, when are you going to find another one of these ever? And the counterpoint to that question, as my wife always says, is why do you need that one then? And I have no good reason. And so to make a reason, I'm actually going to paint it and put it together, and then it will probably go as a gift to one of my family members as a Christmas present, or I may keep it and pretend that I will one day build a Bretonian army. Yeah, because I'll totally get around to doing that. The Nagash model I bought because I read the whole End Times series. Actually, I read all but the Book of Cain. They only had the digital version when I was ordering the books, and now they've got a softback out, and I'm not going to go back and buy that one because I read the other 4, and I could, from the 2 that came after Cain, I could figure out what kind of happened. And yeah, I mean, the elves are cool and all, but they're not Tolkien's elves, and so I'm not as enamored in them as I am, say, in the Silmarillion. But Nagash, I mean, that model is freaking awesome. I mean, it's really cool. It has a lot of cool little bits and pieces on it. And so this one will be the second model that I work on. And for this one, I'm honestly going to follow the GW way to build it. They've got a couple of instructional videos on their YouTube channel, which to build it and then paint it, I'm going to do a different color scheme than them. But because I like the spirits, I don't really want to do green. There may be some fire spirits or a darker bluish color, something. But the green's overdone. But anyway, those are my 2 models that I'm scheduling for the painting challenge. They're 2 big models, and so they may take the whole challenge, and then again they may not. I may finish those early, and if I do finish those early, I'm going to I'll find. I have plenty of junk laying around that I can start painting. I may paint up a squad of Sisters of Battle just because I haven't painted any of those. And again, I bought a whole crap load of Sisters of Battle about a year ago because, when are you going to find metal Sisters of Battle again, for the prices that I was getting? There was some big slump on eBay. At least that's what I keep telling myself, and that's why I have almost 100 Sisters of Battle that need to be painted. The level of challenge, I'm going to go for the level 3 challenge, partially because level 4 to build fluff. I mean, the King of Bretonia, he does face off against some greater demons in the fluff book, in the End Times books, but I mean, he couldn't take Nagash, and so yeah, we're not going to get into that. Plus, the Bretonians just don't like him, and with 2 models, it's kind of hard to build a little bit of fluff with it. But we'll have to see what we can do. But I will be answering the questions every day. Let's see, do I have all of this one? Yeah. But for the project, actually, I'm going to be building this one this week. I know it's a little early; it's before May, but this one's going to get primed with GW primer outside in the garage, and it is getting pretty close to North Carolina summertime, at which point it'll be too humid to go out and spray paint. And so while I still got some days with low humidity, and we'll get this one built and then primed, and then it's going to go into a drawer and wait until I get around to it. Anyway, be fun to see you guys in the challenge, and I can't wait to see everybody's models and buildings and doing all sorts of stuff and whatnot. So it'll be fun. You guys have a good day. Turn it off. There we go.